Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jordan. So good. We're back on the comfy couch, so you know we're about to get into it. So what's crazy is that I actually filmed this video yesterday. I literally talked for like 30 minutes, like just in a flow state. I sat down to edit it and it was gone. Girl, I accidentally deleted it, you guys, which I have never done before. I was devastated. I am so determined now to refilm this video and upload it because clearly the message must be potent if there's interference with getting it out. The devil's busy, but your girl is busier. Okay, so from the title of this video, you probably are like, is this the NFL? What is she talking about? One thing that I've made a conscious effort to do this year is to take practical action towards reaching my goals and fulfilling my purpose. Eventually you get tired of letting time pass by and you're not where you want to be. People pass you by doing what you're supposed to be doing. You get sick of your own ways. You stop making excuses for yourself and you get in the field. You stop sitting on the sidelines watching life play out and you are not in your calling. And that is what today's video is about: getting active, suiting up, and using our resources, using our gifts, and stepping into our purpose. With that being said, I'll start by talking about some ways we can identify purpose. Our purpose is usually detectable in our early stages of life, like very early on. Children instinctively are drawn to certain things, have certain interests, want to play with certain toys. I feel like a lot of discovering purpose is just retracing our steps back to what brought us joy as children. You know what I'm saying? 32-year-old architect now probably loved Legos as a kid, or a fashion designer probably as a kid loved playing dress up or embellishing their backpack, things like that, you know? So I feel like if you're trying to step into your purpose and find what your strengths are, you can just think about what you were drawn to as a child. Our strengths and our gifts are typically the things that come naturally to us that other people have to prep for or study for. So like, some people are great lyricists. They have great wordplay, they're clever, quick on their feet, they can rhyme, they can rap, whatever. Then we have people that are healers, nurturers, that are well versed in plant medicine, holistic wellness. They have like just an intuitive knowing about how to make people feel better. We have people that are great communicators, great speakers, the presenters of a group project, you know, that's a strength. One thing that's become so clear to me is that our gifts are our ticket out of the rat race. Once I had that realization, I've become determined to embody the highest version of myself, the person that I'm called to be. Because our gifts are typically how we contribute to the collective, you know? It's what we have to offer to the world. I don't want to let years pass by and I'm spinning my wheels trying to keep my head above water, all while neglecting my God-given gifts that can literally pull me out of all of this and will in turn bring me prosperity, blessings, abundance. Because one thing is for sure, if God calls you to do something, you will be provided for. I know that that's usually a lot of people's hesitation about doing what they feel led to do. And that's understandable because this is real life. You know, we have to eat. It doesn't have to be like quit your job to go follow your dreams. The gratification comes from serving the collective, contributing to something greater than yourself, whether it be through writing, through singing, through speaking, through creating, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That is where the gratification comes from. It's not always about profit. It's also not about being the one to receive credit or to receive accolades or to be put on a pedestal for doing what you're doing. As long as you leave no stone unturned and you have blessed and helped and served as many people as possible, that in itself is a noble life. That in itself is enough to help you sleep peacefully at night, knowing that you gave everything that you had to the day and that you've utilized everything that God has placed inside of you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's enough for me. But what's crazy is the Bible has so many gems. There's this one verse that is going like triple platinum in my brain, y'all. It's seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Focus on your mission. Don't worry about the how, the when. Just focus on the what you are being called to do. God will supply all of your needs. Money, success, prosperity, stability, peace, all of these things are a byproduct of alignment. All of these things come as a result of stepping into it, leaning into your purpose. That comes with the territory, so you don't have to worry about that. That's something that has become so clear to me, but that takes real faith. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, faith is putting all your eggs in God's basket. And honestly, I was struggling the most whenever I was trying to figure out what to do. Like, my plans suck. Whenever I just hit my knees, like, God, only you can make this make sense right now. Lead the way. Boom. Unexpected income, opportunities, larger network, new agency. Things that we worry about and stress out about, money and material things, to God, he's like, that's lightweight. You do what I put you here to do, I'll take care of all of that. But the thing is, it's not always so black and white. Once you decide to step out on faith, start moving in alignment with your purpose, that you're gonna get a universe check in the mail every week. It's not always that black and white. You'll have to be resourceful. You'll have to be in a state of gratitude to be able to take inventory to see what do you have at your disposal that you aren't leveraging. God is not going to bake the cake for you. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, if you take inventory, you have all of the ingredients to at least get started. And once you start being resourceful and grateful and using the things that God has placed around you, then he will bless you with more. He's like, okay, I see you. I see you trying. Let me make it easier for you. Let me send this person to cross paths and give you this opportunity. Let me give you this unexpected play to make money. Let me bring you a partner who's like-minded and will hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? You will have to put in work, but you're gonna put in work regardless. So we can put in work for the world and spin our wheels until the end of time, or we can get busy on using all of the tools that God has given us to hop out this matrix entirely. Start where you are, using what you have, and God will bless you with more. God rewards our faith. That's something that's been so apparent to me. Like the times where I'm just like, I travel, I do something that I feel led to do without seeing a clear path forward, I'm bombarded with synchronicities. I'm bombarded with confirmation that I am supported on my journey. And it's really like a wink from the universe, like, you good, keep going, keep stepping forward on faith. You are protected. You will not be called to do anything that you are not equipped for. Don't worry about if you're qualified, God will qualify you. When you see people doing what you know that you are called to do at like high levels, making crazy money, not because they're more qualified or more deserving or they're smarter, it's because they take action. They get active. Ignorance in motion is better than knowledge on ice. What matters is execution. What matters is taking action on these ideas, on these downloads. You know what I'm saying? You can know more than Einstein, but it's no use to the collective or yourself if you're just sitting on it. Another thing I've noticed is that authenticity has a domino effect. Like sometimes we're used to be a demonstration of how to, how to channel our purpose through a medium. I know that through watching other people, through observation of my favorite influencers and spiritualists, it's helped to give me direction as it relates to how to channel my energy. Like sometimes it's necessary to see how to do it. Like my papa told me a story one time. Basically, there was this young man who went to seminary, which is like school to become a minister. His goal ultimately was to preach to the masses, to reach thousands of people, right? Once he completed his training, he went on to preach, but not to thousands of people, you know? He ministered to a small group. And in that group, there was one guy who listened to every word that he said. He went on to preach to millions of people. So the first man, whose intentions was basically to minister to thousands of people, planted a seed in someone who went on to do that. The blessing is in allowing God to use you as a vessel. That's what it's all about, you know? That story really stuck with me. People are waiting for you to step into your power. People are waiting for you to answer the call. People need to see it be done. Your destiny may be linked to someone else's. So that's why I feel it's so important to answer the call, to say yes, to surrender, and to allow God to show you the path, you know? Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. Going into the new year, we're turning everything up a notch and getting active, okay? Last year, sitting on talent, sitting on ideas, procrastinating, like, we're locked in and I'm holding you accountable. I have a feeling someone needs to hear this message. So I hope that it reaches you. I love you. Follow me on Instagram. It's down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.